My name is Rick, and I just celebrated 7 years of being clean and sober. What a gift. Right after high school, I met my future wife, Debbie, and one night we were in the car together with one of my best friends partying, and I went through a red light, and I creamed another car. It had a mother, father, and a 2-year-old in it, and I put them all in ICU over Christmas. There was very few consequences from that accident. There was no legal problems. I seen myself as getting off scot-free, and the partying discontinued. Debbie and I eventually married. We had one daughter, and to us, life was a party. And we began that lifestyle of, dealing pot and supporting ourselves with the money, and it took a while for it to become self-destructive. Debbie and I seemed to not be able to hold on to jobs anymore or places of residency, and we moved in with her mother and father, and they demanded that we quit using drugs or move away. And we couldn't stop. So the day came that they told me and my wife that we had to move. But they also told us they were going to take care of our daughter, and we pretty much abandoned her. For some number of years, there was a lot of trouble in our marriage, and we finally split up. I eventually moved in with my parents in their little apartment, and one day I came home about half drunk, and there was my dear mother just crying her eyes out. I said, "Mom, what's wrong?" She said, "Debbie's dead." I went completely hopeless. I lost all reason to live. One treatment after another. As soon as I'd walk out of treatment, I'd drink. There was several detoxes, some stays in the county jail. And eventually I got really desperate. The Haven Arrest wouldn't even keep me because I wouldn't stop drinking. They can't have somebody just drunk walking around there, and they asked me to leave a cold February night. And I walked across that high-level bridge toward detox, but I stopped for a minute and looked over the edge and was almost sure that was my solution. But somehow I moved on, and I got to detox, and that's where I looked up and I said, apparently I don't know anything about staying clean and sober. And then came a trip to the Integral Brotherhood home. And I had that gift of desperation that feels nothing like a gift when you have it. It feels like a curse. That second trip to the Internal Brotherhood home, I probably was the happiest resident there because I knew what recovery could be like. My daughter, who once told me that she hated me, now calls me her hero. To be reunited with my mother and father. My father passed last year, and right after he passed, my mom told me, your father tells me that the highlight of his week is when you take him for groceries. And now that she's been widowed for a year, I'm there often, and I get to go for her groceries, and I get to make her laugh a little bit. When it comes to the ADM, those were some of the people that used to really make me mad. Now looking back, those are some of the most amazing people, some of the most influential people in my life, and the ones I go back and thank often for helping me start a new way of living. Recovery starts here.